Deep beneath the sun-baked African soil, a legend is born, as a fierce mother honey badger ushers new life into a relentless wild. Nourished by the rich strength of its mother's milk, the pup begins building the toughness needed to survive the world's most aggressive realm. Stepping into the golden sunlight, the pup's very first glimpse of the savannah is met by the deadly strike of an enraged cobra. Blinded by lethal venom, the honey badger son shrugs off the burning spray and snaps the cobra's neck in seconds. Shrugging off lethal venom with impervious skin, the fearless mother crushes the serpent's skull in a display of brute force. Tearing through scales and bone, the mother turns the dangerous predator into a vital, high-protein meal for her young. Under the cover of night, the young badger leads the attack, blinding the giant serpent until it retreats into the dark. Sleeping off a dosage of venom that would kill an elephant, the young badger awakens with a single goal: to finish the feast. In the dead of night, raw instinct guides them. Crushing the lethal black mamba, the cub devours venom glands and raw flesh without a single trace of fear.
Immune to nature's most lethal toxins, the fearless honey badger son crunches through venomous fangs and devours the black mamba raw.
Under the cover of night, the young honey badger son devours the giant constrictor of the swamp piece by piece, feared by all beneath the moon. Outmaneuvering the strike of the deadly viper, a single bite from the honey badger son snaps the serpent's spine, securing another raw feast. Under the cover of night, the honey badger son outmaneuvers deadly vipers, turning lethal threats into late-night meals. Crushing bone and tearing thick hide, the cub builds muscle on a diet of pure, raw wilderness meat, with safely proceeds. Deep within the swamp, the honey badger son devours giant constrictors, proving no predator is safe from his hunger. With claws like steel shovels, she rips through solid wood, unlocking a rich supply of juicy insects hidden deep within. Digging is the lifeblood of the honey badger, a crucial skill passed down through furious claws and relentless energy. Patience meets power, as the mother demonstrates how to stalk agile rodents silently through the tall grass. An explosive burst of muscle secures fresh meat, proving that the young badger is well on its way to becoming a formidable force. Digging deep into the earth, they transform subterranean horrors into a rich, crunchy source of vital nourishment. Poison is merely appetizers for these fearless killers, as the pup swallows deadly scorpions whole, without hesitation. Impervious to 1,000 bee stings, they feast on rich wild honey and juicy larvae hidden inside ancient wood. Impervious to 1,000 bee stings, they feast on rich wild honey and juicy larvae hidden inside ancient wood. In the pitch-black night, the cub treats deadly toxic scorpions like simple, crunchy snacks. In the dead of night, toxic scorpions and giant centipedes become nothing more than a quick, crunchy midnight snack for the young honey badger. Digging deep into the earth, the honey badger son turns toxic, wriggling centipedes into a rich, crunchy feast. Shrugging off thousands of bee stings, the honey badger son tears open ancient trees to feast on sweet honey and raw larvae. Hard work in the red dust pays off instantly, rewarding the pup with a crunchy, nutrient-packed, underground feast. When a bone-crushing hyena attacks, a mother honey badger's explosive fury creates an instantaneous shield of pure defiance, inflicting sharp, blinding pain on a giant, her relentless aggression forces the towering predator to retreat in total shock. Cornered by a relentless pack, the cub unleashes raw aggression, standing back to back with its mother to secure survival. No longer needing protection, the young honey badger son takes on entire packs of scavengers, asserting absolute dominance over the dry plains. Stealing fresh kills from giant scavengers, the honey badger son with reflexes forged in endless battles, the honey badger son overpowers wild predators in fierce, single combat. Death swoops from above without a sound. But a mother's split-second instinct snatches her child from lethal talons. Launching an unyielding counterstrike, she attacks the ruler of the skies until it is forced to retreat into the clouds. Conquering the monarch of the sky, the duo tears into fresh avian flesh, proving no predator is safe from their appetite. Stealing fresh kills from giant scavengers, the young warrior claims. Nourished by the blood and venom of their foes, the young hunter stands tall, an undefeated, fearsome ruler of the wild. Standing shoulder to shoulder with his mother, the young honey badger son turns his crushing jaws on apex cats, driving them high into the trees. Tearing through hide and snapping solid bone, raw meat fuels the unstoppable muscle of the young honey badger killer.
Protected by skin as tough as leather, the honey badger son turns the jaws of a river monster into a painful mistake.
Ripping through thick hide and crushing dense bone, raw meat fuels the muscle of the honey badger killer. Forged through relentless battles and boundless courage, the young survivor stands tall, now a fully realized, unstoppable killer of the wild.
Raiding prehistoric nests, they feast on rich eggs and
ripping through tough, armored hides, their powerful jaws crush bones and tear raw meat with terrifying ease.
Surviving a leap from the trees, mother and cub drive off the apex cat and claim its bloody prize.
Facing the king of beasts, courage and impenetrable skin allow the young cub to slip beneath death's claws. Lightning reflexes allow the cub to evade the crushing jaw. Surviving mega-predators and devouring deadly toxins, the cub stands tall, now an unstoppable, fearless master of the African wild. Raiding subterranean nests without fear, the honey badger son devours raw eggs and fresh flesh right at the water's edge. Forged in the blood and venom of countless battles, the young honey badger pup has become an unstoppable, fearless master killer of the African wild. Forged through blood, venom, and endless battles, the honey badger son stands tall, an unstoppable, fearless ruler of the African wild.